Yo, nice to have you back on the channel. Hope you're doing great. I went a bit crazy and changed my studio again, but I think it looks much better now. And the goal of all of this was actually to just come back to my analog equipment that I really, over the time with YouTube, ignore for a long time, just for efficiency purposes, because recording stuff into the PC is sometimes a bit of a hassle. So yeah, that was one point of it, but then also just people asked for my Ableton and I went more for Ableton, and actually it was good for me to come back making music with Ableton after a long time with the modular, but I'm back and I feel like it's the contrast to my techno that I produce is ambient and my guitar stuff, and I built a little corner for that now where I can just like feel it. And kind of when I see this, I want to sit there, so that's really important. And the guitar is also like just there, so I can grab it really fast and do some sessions. And I wanted a place where I can explore again, right? So that was really important for me. And by doing all of this research and figuring out how I can like connect better again with my analog side and also like with my, I would say, soft side, of making ambient and kind of like really meaningful sounds for me, I started to explore a little bit which modules are on the market, what I didn't do for years now. I realized that my guitar have to be kind of inside or next to it all the time, so I did that move. And what I wanna do now with modular, because it's perfect for that, is generative ambient. But on that mission, I realized that I definitely missing a granulator. From my time at Schneider's, I remember just the stuff that was out to that time. So I realized there's so much new stuff. I remember Qubits Nebula was one of the best granulator I ever tried. And I was thinking with that. But then I realized by missing the money for buying just like this, a €500 module, I realized there is a full scene. And I think a lot of people don't know that, but if you're looking for really nice plugins, like Fab Filters is something really nice, right? But I don't have them because they're expensive, right? But there is the market of apps, right? And app market is like $20. Nah, you don't want to pay $20 for, I don't know, like an app, right? A lot of people are not accepting this, and the people know that making the products, and actually you can have the same software like a Fab Filter, Volcano or something on an app, and with adapters we can use our phones or tablets in a really smart way. And I want to show you how I needed a granulator and some effects, and I found this. Also a sampler I needed. I need a sampler, I need a granulator, I need reverb. So I have this granulator app that calls, they have really strange names, Tardigrain or something. I don't know if you say that like this, but Tardigrain is the granular engine that I use. And then to mix it with other apps, you need like something like a DIW mixer-ish app. And for this I'm using AUM, what is like AUM. And with that, AUM, and with that you can mix apps in each other. So I have up here the grain engine, and then down here I just use another app from this person. You can see it here on the screen. That little thing is, let's make this like full screen and like this, so you can see this. It's really beautiful and have everything you need, ambient-ish, even modulation in planets like systems, so you have like really soft visual feedback here. I love it. And then you have a filter and beat crush, distortion, I don't know what this all is, but you have a filter, you have a lot of reverb, and how this all sounds is crazy, because if we go now here and we just say we push that record button, right? Then you get sounds. So let's, I don't know, hum something in. Terrible. But now we can go unlimited. So he holds the note and then, I don't know, play a chord. and it goes directly through that reverb filter thingy that is modulated. With this, you're really fast getting a really interesting granular drone pattern going on, and that's all with your phone. So my idea now is we put this into the modeler. Let's see. So check this. You're taking like an adapter or something that was for the iPad once, but my iPad I give to my mom. It's just an audio output, and translate that with an adapter and a stereo cable, stereo adapter. Putting that into my modular now, and let's see how this sounds then. So my only problem now is that if I want to re-record something, I have to cut the phone out, and I would love to have that in real time. That's why I was thinking about the torso. It would be the perfect chain that I kind of building there, right? But I just want to show you how easy with granulation you can get things on. So let's make some textures, something with key, and I don't know, let's see. It's super nice. You can be actually sitting in the U-Bahn and just, I don't know, making music for chilling your brain. Now we're getting to the textures. But you see, I'm doing this here, just on this phone. Like, the person that makes these devices is just genius. Sorry, but big up. Hut runter, nicht schlecht. Let's put that also through the modular. Now it's much better, right? just putting it through clouds and then a little bit of aux sense with a delay. Quite nice. Okay, now I'm added it on the master chain because it goes all through the input of the digitakt. Now I added through the master chain a little bit of reverb, and I will also add some reverb because in the app of the granulator you also have a reverb. I will add some reverb and bring it back to give it a little bit of movement, like live playing-ish. Okay, now I dropped rings inside who just make this like bass tone, dum dum dum. And then now I will put in the SM1 with a little bit of reverb and completely wet, so it's just more like a background that has a melody. Quite nice. You see, with your phone, you can actually have like a lot of textures, and I think a lot of other things too. There's like many synths for I feel like the half price that they normally cost as VST, and you can just play them like somehow you can adapt kind of a lot of things to your phone, right? So you can play crazy synths on a keyboard and just have like a little touchscreen field where you drop some things in. I don't know. It's not that hard. If you have an iPad, it's even more comfy. And yeah, like before you buy the next guitar pedal, maybe you just think about getting an app and using your phone as like an aux sense. You know what I mean? Because if you adapt like an input and an output somehow, I'm sure it would happen that you can use it like this. Yeah. In a way, I just wanted to show that my time with the analog equipment is back and I will have some jams again. This time for real. I said that many times, but life, right? But I'm quite sure now with this new setup, I'm really invited to sit down there and do it finally. As another thing, I would love to talk with you guys about it if you're interested, how important the environment is to actually create. Would love to make a video about it, but I always think that maybe interests just me and no one else. But let me know in the comments. That would be interesting for me. And yeah, like, subscribe, you know how the stuff works. If you want to help me out, check out my website and definitely make some music. We see us next week. Peace.